matter if you decide to hang out with your friends. When we can't control you, when we can't dictate where you go, you put on your clothes, you just want to hang out and just cut loose a little bit because you've been working all week, and you just may want to have a drink, and you just want to just sit back and relax and just have a good goddamn time. We don't want you to do that if I'm miserable. If I'm miserable, I don't want you to do that because I'm miserable and I don't want to see you happy. I don't want to see you let loose. I want you around me. I want to be able to control you because that power of control means more than me than your happiness. Do you understand that? So when you want to fuck, I don't want to fuck. You fuck when I want you to fuck me. It's not natural, and I'm never fucking horny for you. You gotta buy something for me to be horny. If you ain't making enough money, you need to get another job. Get 2 jobs. Get 3 jobs. I don't care. It's not enough. If you're paying the mortgage and you paying the bills and you living from paycheck to paycheck, that's not enough. You could be dealing with a woman. She may need to get a job to bring some resources. She ain't gonna want to do it because you got her so fucking comfortable in the position you have her in. She's going to see you as the person that needs to work more overtime. Do you understand what that does to your mental? Do you understand what that does to your body? Do you understand what that does to your mind? You're going to feel worthless. You're not going to feel like everything you work for, you're not going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Fam, did you hear me? If you're overworking and you stressed out and you're dealing with a woman that's draining you dry of your resources, your time, your energy, your money, etc., you are going to be drained. And you're not going to feel worthless. How the hell you going to practice self-care when she's draining you dry? How you going to practice self-care? How you going to focus on your body? How you going to focus on your mind? How you going to focus on your energy? How you going to focus on your dick? How? When you're overworked, you're tired and stressed, and you may need another income. Everybody don't have it. It's like this. Everybody don't have it, right? You could be living from paycheck to paycheck, but you got her in this position that she doesn't have to work, or if she is working, she's working that job because she enjoys what she do, but it's not bringing in more income. And you want her to get another position, but we refuse because we're comfortable in the position that we're in. We want you to get another job. We want you to stress a little bit more harder. I don't want to stress. You need to stress. You wear that burden. Oh, you're the man. You're the head. You are. So I'm not going to leave my position and I'm comfortable. I've been working at this place for 5 years and I'm comfortable with making $15 an hour, $12 an hour. I'm not going to pull that mule. You do it. That's stress. That's constant stress. And when you're living from paycheck to paycheck, there's a gap somewhere you're missing. When you leave that woman and you look back, you will figure it out and you can put the dots together. But you can't put the dots together when you're dealing with a miserable bitch that don't even want to help you pull that fucking mule. And you could have been pulling that mule for 10 years and you still pulling it. And to the point that you give up. You know why a lot of time men leave women? Women don't even understand this shit. You know, a lot of time men just give up and be like, fuck the kids, fuck the house, fuck women. I just rather live alone, get a house, apartment somewhere, and fuck all that shit. I'll see my kids when they get older because they are tired. You get defeated. The relationship with the bitch defeats you as a man, and you give up hope on all that shit. You throw all that shit in the garbage because the woman got you feel defeated. She gets you to feel like you can't ever become an amazing man by trying to be a man. You trying to be a man in the relationship, and she got you thinking that you can't even be a man. And you get tired. You ain't even getting pussy. And you know what? I'm so tired of people leaving me content, leaving me a comment talking about all I talk about is sex. Motherfucker, that's what men do. Kings had many wives. They didn't have many wives for no reason. They like fucking. Men like fucking. It's a stress reliever. Especially when they got a chick they paying bills for, and they got the bitch in a position for a fucking reason. So it's gonna always go back to fucking. It relieves the fucking stress. The built up fucking nut. He's been working all goddamn week. He want to lay back in the bed and get his dick rolled. He want to get his dick sucked. What the fuck you talking about? You paying all the bills. You taking care of the bitch. You taking care of the kids. You doing what you need to do. You don't want your dick sucked? The fuck? Don't leave me no motherfucking comments talking about all I talk about is sex. That shit goes back to some good brain. Fuck you talking about? She should be on her motherfucking job. Because if you on your job, she should be on her job. Point blank, period. And you can't slice it or dice it no other way. That's just some real shit. So if you overworking yourself, you overstressing yourself, you feel defeated, and you will walk out on your whole fucking family because it's kind of like, fuck. I'm working fucking 24 hours. I'm only getting 2 hours of fucking sleep. And she don't even want to leave her job on her break to pick the kids up from school. To make sure the kids get home safe. I got to leave my job to drop them off, and I'm working 2 jobs all goddamn ready. Next thing you know, she telling you to drive for fucking Uber. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't even come home to a decent meal. You can't even come home to no decent head. And you got this bitch. That's why a lot of men walk away from their families, and bitches still don't understand that shit. Because they feel like you should be making $1 million fucking dollars a year. When you trying to take care of your mind, when you trying to teach your daughter, when you trying to teach your son, when you trying to put some type of fucking, you're leaning on what's right. You trying to do what's right, and the bitch you got is all fucking wrong, and you still don't get it. You still don't get it. That's why you feel defeated and you walk away. Don't ever feel defeated by the bitch. That's the mindset she wants you in. So she can say, see, he left his family. See, he couldn't be a man to his kids, and he couldn't be a man to me. And you still trying to make it happen with the bitch, even though you're not in the home. Because you don't want another nigga around your motherfucking kids. I get it. I got it, fam. I get it. You feel defeated. And you feel defeated because you're dealing with the wrong chick. It's not the kids. It's not the money. It's not the house. You can always downgrade. If you live in paycheck to paycheck, you just downgrade, get an apartment. If you tired of paying car notes, get a fucking car back. Work on your fucking credit. That shit gonna go on your credit, but you can still work on your fucking credit and downgrade, buy a car at an auction, drive a putt-putt until you get your shit together. It's the bitch. It's the bitch. It's not your kids. It's not your job. It's not your money. It's not the house. It's none of that shit. It's the bitch. Because if your kids come to you, you can literally talk to your daughter and put her in a certain mindset. You can talk to your son and put your son in a certain mindset. You can reassure your children that they're going to eat and wake up and go to school the next day, comfortable and safe. You can't reassure a bitch that's leaning on you for every goddamn thing, and she don't want to do what needs to be done to be with you. Do you get that? Do you get that part? You can't reassure a miserable bitch. You can reassure your children. You can reassure your life. You can reassure you're going to Most High. You talk to the Most High every day that you're going to wake up with the Lord's willing and take care of your motherfucking family. You can't reassure a bitch that don't like you. Can't reassure a bitch that don't give a fuck. Can't reassure a miserable bitch. You can always downgrade. You can always get a smaller car. You can always get another job. You can get an apartment. You can still, take care of your kids. Make sure they have what they need to go to school and be healthy. Take them to the doctor's office. If you can't afford a fucking visit, take them to the fucking clinic. Take them to the dentist. You can always do that. But when it comes to that chick, that right there, that's the problem. And a lot of men don't understand that. So when you feel defeated and you feel like walking away, you walking away from her. You're not walking away from your children. You're not walking away from your home. You're not walking away from your car. You're not walking away from your job. You're not walking away from your health. You're not walking away the love you have for your family. You're not walking away from the most high. You're walking away from the bitch. You're walking away from the bitch. And when you talk to her, she gonna make you feel like you walked away because you couldn't be the man she needed in her life. That's not true. Don't ever fall for that shit. The number one thing, the reason why you walked away was because of her. And when you eliminate her, you will see how your life prosper without the bitch.